Knock, knock, knock. Hi, I'm Julie. I'm your nurse today. I washed my hands, but I'm going to use some hand sanitizer. Anyway, can you state your full name for me, please?
Hi, Frasier, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And what's your date of birth?
September 12th, 1995.
Okay, I'm going to pretend like I'm looking at a bracelet that says that information. I'm pulling a curtain for privacy.
I can't see William anymore.
Yeah, and then let's see, privacy. Introduce myself. Hand sanitizing. Check the patient. Today we're going to do a neurological exam and mental status check. That's just for us to check to see if you have any problems with your central nervous system and your reflexes, that kind of thing. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Have you had any headaches?
No.
No headaches? Dizziness?
No.
No dizziness? Do you have any history of head trauma, head injury, neck injury, anything like that?
No.
No. Okay. All right. The patient is paying attention to me and is attentive, and his mood and affect are appropriate for the situation, and he's understanding what I'm saying. So we already asked you your name, so we know.
Well, I mean, there's a problem that I'm not doing eye contact, but
That's okay. You're doing enough eye contact. Are you? Do you know where you are? Where are you?
obviously a hospital.
Oh, okay. So you don't realize that you're at your own home? Okay. And do you know what time of day it is?
10-ish.
Close enough. Do you know the date?
22nd.
No, it's the 23rd, but close. Yeah. Do you know the day of the week?
Friday.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I mean, it's quarantine days, so
Yeah, I know. So patient is alert and oriented times 4. Except that we need to do, who's the current president? You don't want to say his name, do you? Just say his name.
the Trump admin.
Yeah, and then who was the president before the current one?
Barack Obama.
So alert and oriented and has a recent and distant memory intact. Alright, and it's alert. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next part of the exam, which I'm gonna test your cranial nerves in various ways. So, one thing. Oh gosh. First thing we're gonna do is close your eyes, and I'm gonna occlude your right nostril, and then can you smell this? It smells kind of like what?
Either.
And then I'm gonna occlude this nostril and do a sniff. Then what do you smell? Do you smell? Okay. Okay. And you haven't had any trouble with smelling? Okay. So the next test is the Snellen eye chart test. We don't have one. I'm going to have the patient stand up 20 feet from the chart, cover each eye one at a time, and tell me which line he can read clearly in both eyes 20 feet away. And then I'm going to report you know, whether his vision is 20/20, 20/40, 20/60, whatever. So that's the visual acuity portion. Cranial nerve 2. Now we're gonna do basically the eye stuff, which is ocular motor cranial nerve 3, trochlear cranial nerve 4, and abducens cranial nerve 6. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to test for Perla. So I'm going to test to see if his pupils are round, even on both sides, same size, reactive to light, and if he's exuding accommodation, which is when the pupils dilate looking at a faraway object and constrict again when looking at a closer object. I don't have a pen light. I'm going to sort of pretend with this flashlight. So can you hold your chin up and then look straight ahead. You don't have to look at me. And then, yeah, I'm seeing dilation. And then I'm looking in the other eye. Whoops, sorry. Looking in the other eye dilates. When I'm testing direct and indirect. And then the flashlight's a little too intense, but I'm seeing dilation. And can you look this way a little bit? And then I see dilation in that eye. So I'm seeing round pupils. I'm seeing them as reactive to light. And then I'm going to ask you to look over all the way to the window there, and then look at my finger. Well, you don't have to look. So I'm seeing the dilation and then the constriction. So he's Perla, as I just mentioned. His eyelids are not drooping and they're even. He has even labral fissures on both sides, so I'm not worried about his eyelids drooping at all. Now we're going to test the cardinal positions of gaze to test the ocular, the muscles around the eye. Yeah. And so I want you to hold your, and then look at my finger, and I'm going to go follow it. I'm going to hold it there for a little bit. And yeah, he followed that one, that's right. And then, yep. And then open your eyelids a little bit. I can't see. There we go, thank you. And then I'm going to go down. Open your eyelids a little bit. There we go. Back. To the side. Back. Up. Back. And then more. So I didn't see any extraocular movement, no nystagmus, no strabismus. I did notice the lateral, a little bit of nystagmus when he first went out there, but it wasn't unexpected. Now.
I do occasionally like once every couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Where I feel like my eyes kind of involuntarily vibrate for like an hour, a couple minutes, but.
Okay, we'll talk to the doctor about that. It
but,
might.
But that's only once every couple weeks.
Okay.
So.
Okay, thanks for telling me that. We'll note that, and then we'll talk to the doctor about that. Now, we're gonna test facial nerve number 5, the trigeminal nerve. First I wanna, can you like pretend like you're clenching down? Like clenching your teeth, I'm sorry. There you go. And then kind of open and then clench a little bit. There you go. I hear a little popping, but that's normal. Now, can you close your eyes for me? Keep them closed. And I'm gonna touch different parts of your face with a soft piece of tissue. We're gonna pretend like it's cotton. And when I touch, tell me now that you feel it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So he feels touch in his soft touch in his face, so the nerve seems to be working just fine. Now we're gonna test cranial nerve 7, facial nerve. Can you like raise your eyebrows and yeah, there you go. And smile with your teeth showing. Okay, that's enough. And then puff your cheeks out with your mouth shut. Good. So facial nerve number 7 seems just right. I'm gonna stand a little bit behind you so you can't see me, and then I'm gonna whisper some things, and then when I whisper the word, can you repeat it for me? In both ears, so here we go. Mm-hmm.
7.
You can say it out loud, you don't have to whisper. Okay.
5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna do the same thing. So your hearing on that ear was pretty good.
Pork chop.
Mm-hmm. No.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato.
Mm-hmm. I said tomato, you said tomato. Okay, so that was testing ocular nerve number 8, the whisper test for hearing. Let's see. Now I'm not gonna do this for real, but if I wanted to test the gag reflex, which is cranial nerve 9, I would have him open his mouth and I would touch, the back of his throat to see if he had a gag reflex, but not doing it. Gonna test the.
I've only eaten a cereal bar today.
Yeah, I'm gonna test the vagus nerve. Can you kind of stick out your tongue, open your mouth? I wanna look inside, so you gotta lean back a little bit. Stick your tongue out a little bit more. And then say ah. Yep. What I noticed is that the uvula went up and down when you said ah. So for the vagus nerve is intact. Now we're gonna test cranial nerve 11. So let's just relax your arms there. I'm gonna push down on your shoulders, and I want you to push up with your shoulders as much as you can. Get the stick. There you go. There you go. So that was the test for cranial nerve 11, and he was able to push up against resistance. So that was okay. Cranial nerve 12. Can you stick out your tongue straight forward? Yep, you can stick it out straight forward. There's no deviation to the right or left. You can put it back in now. Another thing, you could poke your tongue into your cheek, and then on the other side. There you go. That's good. That's another test for cranial nerve 12. So the cranial nerves, good. What I want to do next to get you up and moving a little bit is I want you to walk all the way to that basket, turn around and walk back as fast as you can. Oops, you slipped a little. Was that on the sock? Can you get up and do that again? I just want to sit. Well, go ahead.
I just twirled on my right foot.
Oh, okay, you twirl in the right foot. Okay, his gait seems okay. He's not swinging his arms, but I'm not that worried about that, actually. Let's see. Oh, wait, get up again, sorry. I want you to pretend like you're walking on a tightrope, like one foot in front of the other, but I want your heel to touch your toe and walk the same path. And then turn, you can turn now and come back. Okay, was able to do that. There's a little bit of wobble, but I think he hasn't been, doing that, so maybe practice it would get better, so I don't think there's any problems there. The next test we're gonna do, I'm sorry, I have to have you stand up again, is called a Romberg test. Step away from the chair a little bit. Put your feet all the way together. Like, yeah, there you go, parallel. And then stand straight and relax. And then I'm gonna have you, this is what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you close your eyes for about 30 seconds, and then keep them closed, and then we're gonna see if you can keep your balance. Okay, good. You can open your eyes now and sit down. There wasn't any sway. There was a little bit of movement, but that was just because he was keeping his balance. So the balance and gait tests were good. Let's see. Now I'm gonna test some other graphesthesia, kinesthesia, and stereognosis. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I want you to close your eyes and give me this hand right here. Open it up top. I'm gonna put an object in it and keep your eyes shut and close your hand on it, and then tell me what you think that object is. It doesn't have to be exact. You can kind of give me the ballpark of what you think it is.
Nickel.
Yeah, it's a nickel. And then keep your eyes shut. And I'm going to put another object in your hand and close on it and tell me what you think it is.
A pen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to do it in the other hand now. I'm going to put an object in there and close your hand on it and tell me what it is.
A die.
Yeah, a die. Very good. And keep your eyes shut. Tell me what this is.
A Sharpie.
A Sharpie. There you go. Okay, and now keep your eyes shut. I'm gonna draw a symbol on your hand, and I want you to tell me what you think it is.
5.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it on the other hand.
8.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it on the back, just for fun.
K.
Do it again.
4.
No. One more time.
I don't.
Okay. He wasn't able to tell that on the back of his hand. I'm gonna try something on here.
It actually felt the same as the left hand.
Okay. No. I'm gonna try it on the palm. But this is interesting. I didn't try that.
So I might not know what the symbol is.
Oh, yeah, you do. It's a common symbol. That's okay. Let's try this one. Yeah, you seem to do numbers just fine. Keep your eyes shut.
Well, I also write in cursive, so.
Oh, you write in cursive. Oh, and I'm doing block letters. Fascinating. Okay, I want to do, um,
A.
good. Okay. That was graphesthesia. It was interesting when I did letters, he wasn't able to identify him, but he writes in cursive all the time. Don't know how that relates, but it's interesting to me. And graphesthesia. Now, keep your eyes shut. I want you to tell me if I'm lifting or lowering one of your digits, okay? So,
Alright.
okay. I want you to tell me if I'm lifting or lowering one of your digits.
Lowering.
Okay. And I want you to tell me if I'm lifting or lowering.
Lifting.
Okay. Lifting or lowering?
Lifting.
Okay, good. I want to do a toe, too, the same way. Can I have a foot? Am I lifting or lowering?
Lowering.
Okay. Am I lifting or lowering?
Lifting.
Good. So that's the kinesthesia portion. He was able to tell if I was lifting or lowering his digits. Okay, we already did some sensory. We already tested the trigeminal nerve, but I want to test some other sensory on his periphery, on his arms and legs, with sharp and soft sensations. I'm going to ask you to tell me whether something feels sharp or something feels soft. I'm going to test various parts of your leg and your arms. And can you shut your eyes, please? You'll know if it's sharp or soft. Soft would be like I did your face earlier, and sharp would be not that. So.
Sharp. 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 The cat may interfere with this test.
Oh, the cat's soft.
Soft.
Can you go away?
Soft. Soft. Sharp. Soft.
Oh, that was through your clothes. Bad technique.
Sharp.
Okay. I should never test in between. You always take your clothes off your patient.
Sharp.
Okay.
Soft.
Soft. There you go. Now, I want you to tell me if something feels cold or hot.
Cold. Cold.
Or warm. It doesn't have to be hot.
Warm.
Okay.
Warm. Warm. Cold. I kind of hear the ice and cup.
No, it's okay. Just no cognition now. Just sense. Cold. Okay. All right. So we did temperature. We did sharp and dull. And we did the trigeminal nerve earlier for soft, sensation. Okay, so we did gait, we did. So now I'm gonna do some tests of your ability to have coordinated movements. Okay, so what I want you to do is, your hands are in the exact right place for this. Turn them palm side down, and then quickly go where you slap the back of your hand and the front of your hand in sequence, as fast as you can on your knee. So, yeah. Good, that's good. That's all we need to do. And then you've probably done this before. One hand at a time, touch your thumb to each finger as fast as you can. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna, so here's my here's my finger that we're gonna focus on, and I'm gonna have you touch your nose and then touch my finger. And I'm gonna move it and do the same thing. And then go back to your nose. And then do the same thing, nose, finger, nose. Okay, good. Now just use the other hand. Nose, finger, nose, nose, finger, nose, nose, finger, nose. Good, good. So we tested the coordination of movements. That was good. Now I'm going to test, go through some reflexes. We're going to test the bicep reflex. Oh, there you go. So we want the hand to be up, and then relax your arm. Relax, relax. And, and then I'm going to feel for the tendon. There we go. So we got a +2 there. And I'm going to do the tricep since I'm over here on this arm. Relax. It's kind of like you're a scarecrow. I'm going to find the tendon and then doink. Oops. Doink. And then +2 on that side for the bicep. And oh, I forgot the brachioradialis on that side. I'm going to hold his thumb. I'm going to find the tendon and the relaxer. Put it up right there. Okay, we got a +2 for the brachioradialis on that side. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, there we go. Nice. Got a +2. And then +2. And then the brachioradialis on this side. I'm going to hold your thumb a little bit, and you're going to rest your arm there. And I'm going to finding the tendon. Okay, +2. And then we're going to do patellar, the kneecap, the knee. Okay. Finding that there. What I want you to do is hold your hand, like intertwine your fingers and pull. Pull. Like pull, yeah, just kind of focus on your hands right now. Okay, +2. Couldn't get the knee at first, so I had him. Okay, pull again, pull on your hand. All right, +2. Now we're going to do Achilles. I'm holding the bottom of the foot, and I found the Achilles tendon. Relax your foot, please. Like, let it hang. There you go. +2. And we're going to come over to the other side and do this other. We're going to relax your foot, please. All right, +2. And now we're the Babinski sign, Babinski reflex. Just go ahead and sit. Actually, I'm going to get a pen to do this. Okay. Okay. So I saw the plantar reflex. So he's negative for Babinski sign. Okay, so I did reflexes, did sensory, I did cranial nerves, I did gait, I did mental status, I did cognition. Just a moment. And all the graphesthesia, stereognosis, and kinesthesia. So now we're done with the exam. Everything was good. I don't really have any concerns except from what you told me about the eye problem you have every couple of weeks. that could be a number of things. It could be neurological, it could be something else, but we're gonna look into that for you.
It usually happens when I'm looking at a screen for a while.
When you're looking at a screen for a long time. Okay, thank you, that was good information. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay. Documenting all my findings in the record, and now we're done. Thanks.